Hi everybody. Was that opening unnecessarily extra? I think so, but it's fine. For this, I'm going to be using some fake succulents. That string of pearls is from maybe Hobby Lobby, and everything else is from Dollar Tree. I have my gold paint pen, which I always have, a glue gun, some of this disgusting moss that I hate, and one of these squeaky rats. Now before I do anything, I want to give proper credit to Laura from Garden Answer, who did this maybe last year or the year before with one of these Dollar Tree rats, but she actually planted succulents in it, like real succulents, which I would have done, but I can't keep succulents alive to save my life. I can grow a whole field worth of corn, I can feed myself all winter with what I grow during the summer, can't get a succulent to live, but whatever. So if you ever plant anything or grow anything or just want to look at some really beautiful gardens, go subscribe to Laura at Garden Answer. I'm going to link her below and go check her out because her and her husband do amazing things. So I'm right now just trying to figure out where I want these succulents. I know that I want the really big ones because I want it to look like just this mass of succulents growing out of this rat. So I'm placing them around, and then to get them in there, I just make a little X with my X-Acto knife just to kind of pressure fit them in there right now. And if you saw that I glued the bottom before, I just put a dot of glue on the bottom and kind of pushed it into that hole because it was squeaking, and my dog was not having it. He wanted nothing to do with that rat. He wanted me to give it to him. He thought it was his. It wasn't his. So I'm making another little hole down here. And I don't end up using the string of pearls. I don't know what this huge thing is. These weren't the little potted succulents. These were the succulent picks they had at Dollar Tree. I like fake succulents because they look so good. I mean, they really look good. This one I don't make a hole for because it doesn't have an actual stem. So I'm just marking a spot where I know that I want to glue it right there once I take everything off to put the moss on. And now I'm going to try my hardest to get this string of pearls somewhere in here, and I give up and I edited all that out. So now I'm taking everything off because there's marks where marks need to be and there's holes where holes need to be. And you guys, this moss, I'm just going to order like a nice big bag of moss from Amazon because I hate working with this stuff. It's so gross. It's so messy. I know it's $1, but is it worth the time it takes to clean up? No. I think I'd rather spend the money on something else that actually looks nicer. They have that nice bag of mixed moss at craft stores. Like, I know I've gotten it from Hobby Lobby before, and I think I've seen it at Michael's. It's like purple moss and like some little mushroom things. I really like that one. So I'm just gluing this on, mostly because I want to have something between the succulents instead of just rat skin. His whiskers are so weird. I wish I would have cut the whiskers off. They look like little pieces of spaghetti sticking out of his mouth. So now I've glued the moss on, and I'm looking for my holes again. Which, oh, there it is. So I'm going to pop some glue in there. And then try to remember which one I had at top, which was this one. And then I'm just going to push it in there. And I did have to go back and add some glue underneath these because they are so big and they're heavy and the rat is hollow and light. So they were kind of moving back and forth. They weren't stuck on there great. So I do go back like right here and just add some glue to further secure it in and then shove some moss in there to cover it up. If you guys like succulents, you really have to go check out Laura's channel. She has done some amazing things with putting succulents where you're like, hey, plants shouldn't go there, but she'll put them there and they'll look wonderful and they'll live, and it's amazing. There goes this one at the bottom. I have a little trouble getting this one in, so I do kind of shove some more glue on the side and then tuck some moss on top of that. And the one I really have trouble with is the one that doesn't have a stem because there's nothing holding it in except for the glue. So I have to hold it there and then squeeze some more glue around it and hold it there some more. But I am using my Gorilla Glue sticks and they work really good to hold stuff like this. See that going everywhere? That was me sneezing. I think it's from the moss too. So I'm putting this last big one on him right here. He looks like a Pokemon. Was that Pokemon with all the stuff on his back? Blastoise? I love Pokemon. So I put some on the succulent, I put some on the rat, and now I'm just going to hold them together for an extended amount of time, which you don't have to watch. Thank you, magic of editing. So that's all secure, and now I'm going back and tucking some more moss in, just to make sure everything's kind of covered. Oh my god, this stuff is such a mess. And if I have any like little spaces to get in, I just use a pair of wire cutters that were right next to me, because my tweezers that I usually use to get in tight spaces were in my office. So that's about it. I mean, he's a rat with succulents coming out of him. What more do you want? I do like his gold eyes, though. They look much better than the red ones. But that's what I use the gold pen for. I don't even know if I got into that. But he does have little gold eyes. He's got a lot of succulents on him. And now Video Me bids you adieu. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please comment, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, share with your friends, and let me know in the comments below whether or not you're going to make yourself a succulent rat. And go check out Laura. She's awesome. Bye, guys.